Welcome back on a nice sunny Saturday in March. The photography show is currently on at the NEC, so I thought I'd go down and take a look. So we'll talk a bit on the way first, and then I will show you around. Good morning. It's a lovely day, not too cold, sun shining. So what is the photography show? It is a big trade show or exhibition at the NEC where lots of companies and businesses that have things to do with photography exhibit because they want to try and sell you stuff. So it's not just camera manufacturers and equipment, but also insurance, the people who make photo albums, the people who supply other things businesses need, training, drone instructors, all that kind of stuff. Back when I was a professional photographer a few years ago, I'd have definitely gone each year to see new stuff and find out what I needed to, but I haven't been back since teaching, and I thought it would just be an interesting place to go. Plus this video stuff, there might be a GoPro mount or a microphone or something that I need, so we'll have a look. Riding through Catherine de Barnes now, which is a nice place. I have to think of something more interesting to say than just it's a nice place. There's a pub here called The Boat, which I ate in once and liked. We have a problem. Do not follow sat-nav. Well, I wasn't. We'll figure it out. This is also the way to one of my favourite wedding venues called Hampton Manor in Hampton in Arden. A beautiful Michelin-starred restaurant and just the best event staff in the business, looking after people's weddings and special events. I had a lot of friends there. It was great to go back so often. And now this bit's all new. They've built these roads and bridges and great big fast curvy bits to make way for HS2. I looked at a house in Hampton in Arden once, and it was a fun lesson in salesmanship, because the estate agent that was showing me the houses knew that I wanted somewhere with a spare bedroom that I might want to let out to a lodger. And she said, of course you're very close to the airport here, so it shouldn't be a problem letting out a room. You might be able to rent it to a pilot or an air stewardess. There's a masterclass in salesmanship right there. I did not take a house in Hampton in Arden. Yeah. Oh yeah, this bike does get up to 60 miles an hour. Okay, we're coming off here. Oh yeah, here we are. Ooh, that's exciting. And as the odometer rolls over to 6,000 miles, we enter the NEC. If you haven't been before, this place is massive. It's as big as a town. It's got its own traffic, well, they're not police, but they're called traffic officers or something, that drive around in cars that look like police cars. It's got roundabouts and zebra crossings and people in yellow jackets everywhere, making things run a bit more smoothly. It's got not a car park, it's got many car parks. Now, arriving on a bike, I'm not totally sure where I'm going to go. 6,000 miles is not bad for a 125. Most people seem to own them for 2 years and they do 200 miles and then sell it. It's also fun to see the other shows that are on at the same time. We've got Arnold Sport, Creative Crafts, Sew and Fashion, and the Dyslexia show all on at the same time. You could sneak into any one of them. Oh, I don't know where we're going. Just follow the herd. Morning. I see you. £17.95. That is one of the beautiful things about riding a bike, of course. You don't pay for parking very often. Also don't generally wait for parking. Thank you. Right, I would like something to lock the bike to. Ooh, that's perfect. Let's go over there. Immovable object. Let's go there. That's reassuringly solid. You can take the bus, but I fancy a bit of a walk, to be honest. Here are these weird little bits of nature tucked away amongst all the tarmac and car parks. The other reason we used to come to the NEC, twice a year actually, was to exhibit ourselves at the National Wedding Show. So we would lug albums and furniture and picture frames and computers and stuff down here and set up our booth for the weekend, and then we'd meet a lot of couples and book a lot of customers for next year. My goodness, that was a lot of work. Don't miss that bit. Yeah, I thought the demographic looked a little bit wrong. I almost walked into the sewing show by accident. Photography shows up in Hall 3. Interesting. Now, my prediction is that you will see two main categories of people at the photography show. The first would be professionals, actual working professionals who make a living from photography, and they are here to see business services and new photo albums, also camera bags. You need to really see a camera bag to know what you could fit inside it. But apart from that, they're not really here to pick up cameras or wait 15 minutes in a queue to hold the latest Nikon and say, oh yeah, it is black and heavy. Then the other category of people we call Uncle Bob. And you can tell Uncle Bob very easily because he's wearing his camera around his neck. I don't think there's anything really to photograph here, but he's still wearing his camera anyway, just to make sure we all know that he is an actual photographer. Morning. Thank you so much. I stand corrected, there are things to take photos of here. I remember this. It's busy on the Saturday. Manfrotto is the OG of tripods and ways to hold cameras and fix cameras to things. And I thought this was showing ways to fix cameras to motorbikes, but the whole motorbike is made of Manfrotto products. That's pretty cool. By the end, the thing I was usually most interested in was lighting. A camera just takes a picture once you've got the settings mastered. There's not much to get excited about, but lighting is infinitely varied and creative, and you can do all sorts of things with it. Amaran was one of my favourite brands to use. Around the back we can see what the hall really looks like with nothing in it when they take up all that temporary carpet. It's a huge cavernous space. It makes you want to fly a drone or something around. It's funny to be back in an old bit of your world, isn't it? I miss the creativity and the work we used to do. It was fun seeing all the new photography gear and techniques and things that people are trying. I even bumped into a couple of old colleagues, which was really fun. But there's a lot I don't miss, like standing up all day, smiling at random people and having the same conversation every 30 seconds. I'm going to ride home without saying anything interesting or clever at all. So thank you for watching, and I will see you on the next one. Bye.